Hello guys, Crudless here, and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Leveling Legacy. In the last episode, we got here to this big volcano, and we killed this giant tortoise. And now everything is falling apart because we used this amazing weapon, the Bootzuka, and we dealt damage to the interior of this volcano here. Luckily though, we have this amazing little pilot here, Sassy Hard Wrench, still with us, my former executive assistant, and she will help us get away from here on this airplane. I wonder why this one is able to fly in midair with propellers going that way, but oh well, let's not question the might of Goblin engineering. Let's jump on top of this ship here. Hello, can we talk to her? I managed to get everyone else safely back to town. Jump in, we gotta get out of here before the volcano blows for good. That sounds like a pretty good idea. Alright then, grab onto the ladder. We gotta get out of here. We'll make a flyby off the town, and then I'm going to get you to some old friends. Oh, we automatically got into this thing. Hang on, Rezak. We have to get out of here now. Wow, look at this. Oh my god, everything is falling down. This is like some Indiana Jones movie. Well, we'll see more Indiana Jones quests and influence later on in some areas, especially Oldham. But yeah, wow. I imagine this to be like... Oh, we see the village here for the pygmies. The Umlaut village. Ah, that's nice. Oh no, everything is burning. What have we done? Are we going to destroy another village or another island in its entirety? I mean, we didn't destroy Kezan, but we kicked the ball and Deathwing destroyed the island. I think that's at least how things proceeded to work out for the Goblin island of Kezan. But yeah, now we're flying down to the town in a box. And whoa, look at this shit right here. That's some amazing phasing. Amazing phasing, yeah. The beautiful island that once was is no longer as beautiful. Really nice detail with the reflections there in the water. You can see the lava. And wow, this looks amazing. You have to just do a quick turnaround over there. What are you going to do with flying out there in the water? I have no idea why they did that, but oh well. Let's make our way across here, just showing off some more of the scenery, I guess. That's what they were intending to do. Sassy's flying machine, you've saved the goblins. Now Sassy's going to save you. Hang on for your dear life. We still hang here on this ladder of rope, this rope ladder below. Oh, and the music is starting to play. Amazing. And look who's back. The friends are waiting for us. The members of the Horde that we rescued. The Horde. War Chief Thrall. Hello. From Ka, friend.
Loktar, friend.
Or Loktar, whatever. I told you we would meet again, Rezak. The War Chief gives you an appraising look. Unfortunate that it is under such dire circumstances.
Loktar,
The Alliance have caught back up with us at just the wrong moment, my friend. We took care of their ships, but they still have planes that are dropping their vaunted 127th paratroopers onto the coast below. It's all that the Battle-Sorn and the scouts can do to hold off 2 ramps against the overwhelming numbers. I'm certain that if you were to aid them, the tide would quickly be turned. Yes, because I'm extremely powerful at level 9. I'm the Goblin Rogue that will save everyone, being the strongest member of this freaking army. Well, okay, let's talk to Sassy. The paratroopers have mined the beach. No. The war chief asked me if there is anything we can do about that. I told him, you bet we can. I was thinking maybe you could take this satchel of grenades and detonate the landmines from a safe distance. It's how we do things, right?
Don't try.
Okay. The Goblin grenades versus Nomis landmines. Show them who's better, Razak. We all know who's better. Yeah. We also have to talk to Agra. As you can see, Agra is over here with these orc scouts that have fallen. The head of the SI-7. With the heads, I guess, the head. These orcs were murdered in cold blood by the Alliance down on the coast. We did nothing to provoke them. Their deaths should not be in vain, Rezak. Will you bring them justice? Agra appears as if she can barely contain her rage. There are 3 SI-7 leaders down there along the beach. Bring me each of their heads.
May the spirits watch over you.
Deliver justice for our dead, Rezak. Oh yes, hello, another goblin right there. So, thing about phasing is that the only like people you can see are the ones that are on the same in the same phase as you logically. Wow, look at this! This is some World War II. I guess the Asian theater action going on. Oh my god! Boom, 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 boom! Everything is going down. Let's make our way down here. Orc scouts. Yeah, about the phasing, the players that are on the same phase as you, same quest lines, progression, will be visible to you. Here we see all of these guys still stuck here. We need to kill, let's see, how many do we have to kill? 10 of these? And these are all gnomes with pink hair. This is horrible. This is like my worst nightmare. Give me back my lava and we'll be... I'll much rather take the lava than these gnomes here. One thing that you can notice is that if the NPCs here, the Orc Battle Swords, have damaged these guys sufficiently or too much, if they have dealt more than 50% of the damage, or I guess more than 90% of the damage, not certain about what the calculations are there, but the kill might not count towards the quest, so gotta be careful with that. Safest way to make sure you kill them is to pick up one on your own and not let these guys interfere with that. We should also destroy these here. So we select the satchel and we throw the satchel towards the mines. Pretty simple, right? Satchel of grenades. I'm gonna put the... What is this shadow here? Is this a paratrooper? Oh, of course it is a paratrooper. That was ominous. My god. Yeah. Why do we need to use grenades against the mines? Couldn't we just use rocks against these, since they're pressure sensitive? I guess that's not really how mine works, though. I have no familiar knowledge with how mines work. I guess if they are pressure sensitive, so they blow up if you go close to them. But yeah, I guess some of them also might check the surrounding areas for vibrations in the ground and stuff. But there we go. So we got all of those, and now we gotta take care of these 3 leaders. So there's one down at the bottom of the lake, the southern end. There's one up here next to this banner, and there's one up there at the end of the beach as well. This place really reminds me of Stranglethorn Vale, south of Booty Bay. There's an area with a lot of pirates, and there are these small tents there as well. I love this music here. It's really similar to another like musical piece in... is it the same? No, I don't think it is. Back in Sholazar Basin in Northrend. Darkblade Sin. Wow. She had a really cool weapon animation there. Well, I guess not compared to what is coming up in Legion, but for this day and age, wow. With the enchant right there, the enchant on the weapon. Looked really nice. Let's speed things up a bit. Oh, this scene here, I'm just blown away. It's so easy to miss this if you don't look up, because yeah, it's easy to keep focusing on what's down here, especially because we are so small. You keep kind of your face towards the ground. There are tons of things happening here. The skybox is amazing. Just look at this skybox here. Went from being this beautiful blue sky, and now because of the volcano erupting and things, like I guess it's starting to get closer to nighttime, so things are getting darker here. We have the sunset. Oh, Alexi Silent Howl. Wow, he was cool. Really like that look of his. He's fairly strong as well. I'm not really certain how we do. Have we gotten any new moves yet? No, we get Deadly Poison at level 10. Oh, that's almost level 10 now. Then we get to go into the specs for the rogue. Is that the... Oh, those are bolts of lava floating away, or I guess coming from... Wow, look at all of those goblins there, or the gnomes over there fighting the orcs. Poor guys. Yeah, those are probably coming up from erupting from the volcano. I like the fact that things escalate quite quickly here on the island. We start off with this little chill, like chilling off on the beach, waking up from dying, and then we go into the caves and We venture up and find Thrall out on the boats, and then we destroy the volcano, and then everything is going down with the humans making still pressuring us, I guess. Commander Arlington. I guess they are actually stealthy. They have these same moves as I. As you can see, he's using evasion there, same as I can use. So yeah, that's pretty nice to know. Because these paratroopers here, they are not stealth characters. I believe they are part of the, I guess, Alliance Marines that they send out to fight wars. But the SI-7 is, of course, they are agents, so they are used to being stealthy and killing things pretty easily. They're infamous for killing famous targets, especially pre-Cataclysm. There was an event in, which is mentioned in the novel The Shattering, where I talked about Thrall and Agra meeting each other, but there's also a story about the dwarves and Moira that I did mention back in the dwarf videos, and about how the SI-7 actually infiltrates Ironforge after Moira kind of or tries to make a coup on the rule of the dwarves.
Speak your mind.
Has justice been served? Yes, here are all the heads. Thank you, Rezak. The spirits of the fallen can now be put to rest. Oh, it's a cloth belt, still better than ours.
With honor.
You honor us with your actions on behalf of our dead Rezak. Let's go to Thrall now. I've not seen a finer display of rogue prowess. Oh, level 10! Fantastic. Okay, so before we turn in next quest, we gotta go over the specs here. So we have 3 specs. We have Assassination, a deadly master of poisons who dispatches victims with vicious dagger strikes. We also have Combat, a swashbuckler who uses agility and Gwill to stand toe-to-toe with enemies, focusing on using dual-wielding weapons like maces, swords, and fist weapons. Assassination being mainly focused on using daggers. And we have Subtlety, a dark stalker who leaps from the shadows to ambush his unsuspecting prey, also using daggers for backstabs and stuff. So combat has changed in Legion. It has changed to being a more pirate-focused spec. So that's nice to know. Also, what's still using 200 weapons, primarily the rogue artifact weapon are two legendary swords. Assassination focus on using this mutilate skill. They focus on basically using poison to kill people, while Subtlety being more like a stealthy assassin. Should be renamed to Assassination, and Assassination should be called something else. But Subtlety focus on being kind of like a ninja, shadow dancer, jumping in and out of stealth, things like that. So we are going to play as an Assassination rogue. Kind of fits the deal with this guy. He is a shady dealer, uses poisons and everything he can to make or get his job done. Kind of like his deal there. So we can use Mutilate instead of Sinister Strike. Sinister Strike doesn't really do anything for us right now. It's an instant strike causing 34 damage. Mutilate, however, uses energy as well and is a combo builder. Costs almost the same as Sinister Strikes, but uses its both weapon and deals 58 physical damage with the main hand weapon and additional damage with the offhand weapon. It's about 50% with the offhand weapon. Simply better and awards 2 combo points. So it's a just instant upgrade from Sinister Strike there. Sometimes it's also better actually to use Mutilate when going out of stealth, because as you can see, it'll leave you with a little more energy. So yeah, but I'm going to use Ambush for now. But yeah, that's the thing to know for the future. We also got poisons here. We can use this deadly poison. Subsequent poison application will instantly deal 3 nature damage. You apply like stacks of poison to your enemy. And well, you buff your weapon with this poison here. It lasts for an hour, and then each strike you do will has a 50% chance to poison the enemy for 12 seconds. And after, if they have this debuff on them, you will simply deal additional poison damage each time you hit. So yeah, let's talk to Sassy.
I get no respect.
Score 1 for the goblins, stupid dwarves and gnomes. This is ridiculous. Those gnomes just don't know when to stop. Goblin pride is on the line here, Rezak. You gotta jump into the pride of Kezan and show them what's what. Let them know when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready. Okay, so we gotta talk here.
Get lost.
I forget, did you take the flying lessons back on Kezan? What flying lessons?
What do you
It's my
I guess we're
way
ready.
for the
The
hunt.
War Chief has promised to help us rescue our people and deal with Gallywix if we help them with the Alliance. It sounds like a fair deal to me. The enemy of my enemy is my... the enemy of my friend is my enemy, right? Yeah, get me to the skies, sassy. Okay, so this is fairly simple. We have 2 skills. We have machine gun, fire machine gun, at enemy stealth fighters. We also have the Wild Weasel rockets, does 857 fire damage to the nearest Nomergun stealth fighter. So we can do this here. As you can see, these rockets are automatically hitting, while the machine gun have to be aimed. So yeah, you gotta point this aiming thing here towards them, and then you can use the rocket barrage whenever you are close enough. I love this here. You gotta fly around. I recommend that one thing when flying vehicles is if you move with your mouse. So you hold in the 2, well, generally with flying, I guess. You hold in your 2 mouse buttons and you steer around with those. And you point it down to fly down, and you point it up to fly up. That's pretty logical. And I also supplement that with strafing here, as you can see, with the W and the D key. So we have 7. This quest is really fun. I actually love vehicles. They were somehow misused back when they were introduced in Wrath of the Lich King. There were too many things, in my opinion, that involved using these vehicles in like really strange ways. But these vehicles right here in Cataclysm, some of these events are really cool actually, and they will be used in many different ways on our journey towards finding out and stopping the perpetrator of the Cataclysm. Ooh, we need to get justice for our island, man. Kezan is burning. It's underwater. I want revenge. Okay, sassy.
You looking at me?
The War Chief has promised us. Yeah, we know that. Okay. Yes! That's all you have to say? Yes. Okay, we got a new cloak. True to his word, Thrall is going to get us going in the right direction to rescue our people. He asked to speak with you. Good luck, Rezak. We're all depending on you.
You
Yes,
can
of
make it
course you
here.
are. Better hurry up, Rezak. I think that Thrall has news on where our people are being held. Yeah, because some of our people has been kidnapped as well. New belt and new cloak. Thrall. Once again, you have helped us overcome our mutual enemy, the Alliance. Now it is time for us to help you. Head back down to the coast and tell Killag that I'd like for you to borrow Bastia. The Panther knows the way to where your friends are being held captive. Go now. I will see you again before we make our move against the Trade Prince. Oh, so it's the Trade Prince that is behind this travesty. I guess that's no big surprise to any of us, because he left us back at the large rocket, and he told us that he was going to have his revenge. Yeah. So, let's clean up the bags a bit. I should probably sell these things in a while. But one thing to note about this current timeline is that the actual before Cataclysm, the Horde and the Alliance actually had this treaty of peace during the Northrend invasion before when they were fighting the Lich King. Of course you can borrow Bastia. That is, if she'll take you. Killag winks. Bastia will make sure that you get where you need to go, Goblin. Thank you. Oh, it's the same cat we rode previously. So let's talk about this peace here. So the Horde and the Alliance had sort of a peace treaty. That basically, since they were focusing on defeating the Lich King in Wrath of the Lich King, they kind of had to stop fighting each other and focus on what was important, that you unite. And consequently, after the Cataclysm, well, in the events before the Cataclysm hits, this treaty was broken. And when the treaty is broken, then the treaty basically says that if the Horde invades Alliance lands, and if the Alliance invades Horde lands, then they would be killed on sight or attacked on sight without, or they actually were allowed to attack the ships that invaded. So that's basically how the treaty was. It only kept them from invading each other, basically. Also, I'm not certain here if the Alliance broke the treaty at this point, because at this point in time, Alliance actually thought that the Horde broke the treaty back in Ashenvale during a meeting between the druids of the Cenarian Circle. There was a couple of druids that met up there, and the Tauren tried to negotiate peace with the Night Elves, because everything, the ground was shattering and everything was starting to burn as a consequence of the cataclysm, but starting to shake and shatter at least. And so the druids that are so close to nature and to the earth, they decided to meet with each other and check that out. And during that peace talk, the Night Elves were killed and attacked by a group of orcs. And the Alliance thought that those orcs were part of the Horde, and it was an ambush, a trick. But unfortunately for the Horde and the Alliance, they were part of a whole different group.
Quickly, quickly.
Now the Rogue Trainer, we can reset our talents here. That's one thing to note. We haven't gotten talents yet, so we don't have to deal with that. This might be the only cool place left on the island, right next to the volcano. Rezak, nice kitty. Look, we don't have much time here. You might have noticed that the volcano is blowing. We barely escaped with our hides intact. The Trade Prince has a whole bunch of us enslaved and performing manual labor inside the cavern. Greeley helped the 7 of us get out, but she was recaptured in the process. Rezak, you're the only one crazy enough to walk into an exploding volcano. The assistant will be able to help you free the others. Hurry, this place is about to blow for good. Oh god. Okay, we're going to move away from the exploding volcano and try to hook up with the orcs for the final assault on Trade Prince. See you on the other side, I hope. Here we have the Shaman Trainer and the Stable Master. Do we have the Warrior Trainer here? Of course he is here. Good old Warrior Matic. Can't we send you in? You've been defeating so many of these guys. Oh well. Do we have anything else here to do? There is a Profession Trainer here, but I'm not going to talk to that guy. Let's head inside the cave. Gallywix's labor mine. Speak with Assistant Greeley inside the cave. Oh. So here already Gallywix has forced these goblin survivors here to farm for more Kaja'mite, as it looks like. Not sure if he wants them to keep farming here. Maybe he should probably get out of the island as well if he wants to live. That greedy bugger. So yeah, let's make our way across here, avoiding those brutes that somehow survived along with us. Not sure how they did that, because they weren't on the boat, and well, those escape pods look way too small for those guys, but I guess that's something we have to deal with. Hey, Greeley, where's your buddy?
What's up?
The asshole. What? Who? Assistant Greeley is clearly bewildered and intimidated. How will she help you to find a way to rescue everyone in this condition? Maybe if she were to drink one of those Kaja'Cola 01 drinks you saw, she'd be able to have a bright idea.
Keep your ear to the ground.
Oh yes, this is a really fun quest actually, because of a lot of the written dialogue. It's surprisingly good. So let's put this one up here, and then we can keep feeding her and other of these goblins some ideas.
Well,
Huh?
spit it out.
Assistant Greeley spots the Kaja'Cola 01 in your hand, and her eyes seem to come to life.
Go get him, champ.
Oh, she follows us now. I've got an idea! What's your idea? Tell me.
I seen you around here before.
We have to rescue everyone and get out of here before the volcano explodes for real. Yeah, that's a good idea. You got to get all the Kaja'Cola 01 that you can and make the goblins drink it to boost their morale and free them. Yeah, they get boosted by this cola, the Kaja'Cola. This nightmare will never be over while Blast Shadow the Brute Master Silbreeze. That's a nice name. There are a couple of problems though. One being a warlock, he's got a succubus named Delicia Whipsnaps. If you kill Blast Shadow quickly, the demon will go back to where it was summoned from. The second problem, since Blast Shadow is a warlock, he has a soul stone that allows him to resurrect. You have to get his soul stone and destroy it so that he will be dead forever.
Keep it real.
Keep it real. Look. Destroy his soul stone! That's the goal right now. Okay, so we gotta start this quest here. There are a couple of these Kaja'Cola around. Let's take this thing. And then we can give this to a Kezan citizen. No, we have to give it to Ace, to Izzy, to Gobber, and other goblins. Let's feed the other goblins first. Hello, take this. Clowns! Except... oh, here we go. So the first idea, stairways for horizontal surfaces. Clowns, except instead of making you laugh, they're there for beating. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. We want to beat clowns. Clowns are up to no good.
Big shot, huh?
Another one. Let's see what she says. So I have this idea for a movie. 3 gnomes find a bracelet of power. We heard that one before. But also, shirts with leg holes. Reversible shirt shorts.
GTL, friend.
I think that already exists, though. We gotta pick up more of these on the way here. Shirts with leg holes. Reversible shirt shorts. Really rolls of the tongue there. Nice going. Where can you guys see some more of that good old juicy Kaja'Cola 01? I see some over here. There is one over there, and there's Izzy. Hello, Izzy. Izzy was a part of my crew previously, if you remember that back in on Kezan. Izzy. Dwarves in space. Head shoes. Head shoes? Really? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your ideas? Edible beds, so you can have breakfast in bed. Beds for breakfast. That's a new idea. Bed and breakfast. A spring-loaded plunger with blades attached for processing food, or people would disagree with, or people you disagree with. So you can. Oh my god, I spoiled that one.
Yo.
Let's click here. Leashes with pre-attached pets. Motorized gravy boat with laser lamp vaporizer. That's a good idea. Me get big bonus for capturing you. Oh, Ace is here. Ace of spades, man. Take this. It's like... Oh. Invisible bunnies. We'll put them all over the place and they'll control everything. Is that a good idea? It's like bungee jumping, right? But without a cord, see? And you start at the bottom. I guess it's just sort of like a regular jumping, but with guns. Some of these jokes are terrible.
What?
Have another one. Invisible Oh. I hate that they start off with the second one. I guess it's not supposed to trigger 2 of these lines here. A truck that delivers ice cream with a catapult. Invisible condiments for an unobstructed view of your food. Wow. Invisible condiments. What's the point of having condiments then? So dumb. Now we only got to find Gobber, and then we gotta kill the Warlock. State-sponsored healthcare. That's a good joke. Tether foot bomb. Especially here in Norway, state-sponsored healthcare is... Yeah, that's a really good joke. If you don't know, by the way, the state subsidizes basically the entire healthcare system in Norway. So, oh, there are private healthcare as well, but yeah. Oh, no. And here we have the Warlock. Good timing here. Let's kill the little Warlock, and he dies, and then the succubus dies, and is he supposed to resurrect now? What? You're not supposed to be here. You're dead. Kill that goblin quickly. No. Okay, so here's the soul stone that we need to take down. Blackstone soul stone. That's nice. Use Blackstone. Use target blast shadow the Broodmaster's corpse and throw the soul stone to destroy it. Okay. It has a chance to resurrect him. What? You are not a part of our system. And he's back here. What? That's not supposed to happen. Where is the last brute, though? I'm gonna move stealthily here and try to find... I guess we missed him. Gobber. Isn't he? He's supposed to be here, isn't he? There he is. Gabba, gabba goo, gabba gabba goo. Take this. Invisible condiments. Win a house made of dirt. When you clean them, they're gone. Okay.
Yo.
I hate the trade prince, but you can't argue with the results of his methods. Kaja'Cola 01 is a huge improvement over regular old Kaja'Cola at half the calories and twice the ideas. So that's why you got 2 ideas this time. I guess they had to, they were supposed to do that. Your soulstone has expired, Blast Shadow. Burn, man. Burn. Okay, let's get this wonderful new bracer. Almost the same as the one we have. That's poor design. Okay, we gotta get out of here before she blows for good.
What's shaking?
Before we get killed by these guys. Sassy? Sassy? No, it's not sassy.
What's
It's
the word on
really...
the street?
Let's head out the other end of the tunnel on the north side of the mine. We should be able to use one of the mine carts for a quick ride down the side of the volcano. Rezak, we need to escape through the northern tunnel. Okay, this is the northern tunnel here. Can we use one of these mine carts? Hello? I guess it's not that one. I guess it's the one further down near the end. And as you can see, when we are going in stealth, our other companions won't be attacked by the enemies, as the enemies only try to target us. Here we go. So we see some of these, the outskirt for the northern end of the island, far here up to the north. We have the minecart. Looks a little rickety. Oh well. Ooh. Should we jump inside this thing? Well, we're going to do that in the next episode, and we'll finally finish off this whole area here. Drags on for many episodes, so many quest lines or quests in this area here, and so much dialogue to read as well. That's why it took us a bit longer to do this special area. But in the next episode, we will finish off with the ultimate reveal of what is going to happen with Trade Prince Galawix. How are we going to escape the island? And who's going to survive? Remember to like the video if you did like the video, and share it with your friends if you think they will enjoy it as well. I've been Crudeless, and you've been awesome, and he has been Rezak, sorry. And here's our crew. So see you guys and the crew in the next episode. Bye bye until then. Bye bye.